New FBI boss, job number 1 is to fight budget cuts. U.S. News. MSN. Outlook. More autos. My MSN. Video. Careers and jobs. Personals. Weather. Dealish. Quotes. White pages. Games. Real estate. Wonderwall. Horoscopes. Shopping. Yellow pages. Local edition. Traffic. Feedback. Maps and directions. Travel. Full MSN index. Bing. NBEnews.com. Today. Nightly news. Meet the press. Dateline. MSNBC. Breaking news. Newsbeam. Home. U.S. World. Politics. Business. Sports. Entertainment. Health. Tech. Science. Travel. Local. Weather. Advertise vertical line ad choices. Recommended, 30-foot search of water, mud, rocks dissipates before hitting Boulder, Colorado. Recommended, newlywed accused of pushing husband off cliff is freed ahead of trial. Recommended, 4 people found slain in car near quiet Tennessee community. Recommended, suspects in murder of Spokane World War II vet Delbert Bell to plead not guilty. Heater.top_heater background image. URL http://cdn.lib.newsbeam.com/chrome/s/news-franchise/images/header.jpg?d equals 10,529 footer.links background image. URL http://cdn.lib.newsbeam.com/chrome/s/news-franchise/images/footer.jpg. NBC News reporters bring you compelling stories from across the nation. For more U.S. news, follow us on Twitter and Facebook. About this blog archives email updates, follow on Twitter, subscribe to RSS. 21 comments. Print. 19 hours ago. New FBI boss, job number 1 is to fight budget cuts. Susan Walsh/AP. Attorney General Eric Holder, left, hands over credentials to newly sworn-in FBI Director James Comey, right, at the Justice Department in Washington on September 4. By Pete Williams, NBC News Chief Justice Correspondent. The new director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation is making it clear that his first priority is to push back against budget cuts required by the congressionally imposed sequester. James Comey, in his first public appearance since taking the job, said the cuts mandated at the FBI would have a huge impact on our ability to accomplish our mission, and I'm very worried about it. Not only am I having to lose 3,000 positions, but there's a very real prospect, unless something is done, that I'm going to have to send home for 2 weeks without pay the good men and women who are charged with protecting the American people. That makes no sense at all to me, Comey said in remarks earlier this week in Richmond, VA, where he was a federal prosecutor more than a decade ago. Furloughs for the FBI's 36,000 employees could begin as early as next month and would involve the entire workforce, everyone except Comey himself, under the terms of the sequester. The former director, Robert Mueller, said just before retiring that sequestration has already forced the FBI to reduce its help to local law enforcement, cut back on officer training, and trim its plans for expanding the teams devoted to fighting cyber terrorism. FBI officials say sequestration will require the Bureau to cut roughly $700 million from its $8 billion budget. While some of that will come from reductions in travel, contracting, and other operational costs, the officials say the cuts cannot be achieved without cutting pay. More than half the FBI's budget, over 60%, is devoted to personnel costs. 21 comments explore related topics. FBI, James Comey. Older. 23 hours ago. Nature will have to clean up a White molasses leak that killed thousands of fish. Newark. 19 hours ago. 8 years after storm, $872 million in Katrina money unspent in Mississippi. Most popular posts. Older. 23 hours ago. Nature will have to clean up a White molasses leak that killed thousands of fish. Newark. 19 hours ago. 8 years after storm, $872 million in Katrina money unspent in Mississippi. Most popular posts. 3333. White House showed gruesome video